Thanks.
So our conservation leaders are Fran and Frederick Hamerstrom. My name is Kenneth. Next to me is Dylan and Darla. On the other side is Edan and Sam.
Contributions to Wisconsin conservation. They spent more than 40 years studying the prairie chickens. They discovered that the numbers of prairie chickens were decreasing. Thanks to them, prairie chickens and other grassland animals are still alive to this day. And Fran wrote 12 books and 150 scientific papers.
Understanding for nature and cultural systems. They started a major project for saving prairie chickens. This project was called the Scatter Land Management Project. They moved most all prairie chickens to an area where they thrived with their favorite food, blue wheatgrass.
Family structure. For like Fran, her parents said that she was not so well behaved because she was from more of a rich type family where she was expected to dance and balance a book on her head, which she did not. She instead would sneak out of the house regularly and sleep in the fields, steal her dad's hunting equipment just to go hunting because she was afraid of what her dad might say. And also, she made a poison ivy walkway back to the shed. She was immune, but her parents were not.
Well, there's a lot of influences, but I stuck with Elder Leopold. So Elder Leopold was a very big influence on the Hamerstroms because of what Leopold did for the prairie chickens and getting the land for the prairie chickens, and that's basically it. That's what I found.
For their leadership qualities, we contacted Susan Tupper, who wrote a book about the Hamerstroms for the Badger Biography series. One of the questions we asked her was, what are some of their leadership qualities? And her response was that I think the Hamerstroms' strongest leadership qualities are a genuine passion for conservation and a desire to pass on their experience and knowledge to the next generation. And Fran and Frederick understood that just working in the field was not enough to ensure that the environment in the future would be sustainable.
Their legacy was the prairie chickens and helping the prairie chickens, keeping the population up for the prairie chickens.
So I have a few stories that I'll tell. They're little short ones, but that's okay. Fran took a dance class where nobody wanted to dance, so to sabotage the dancing, she put marbles on the floor so that people would trip. And then finally someone wanted to dance with her. Frederick taught Frances how to cook at the young age of 16. She later wrote and published a book titled From the Fields in the Forests of the Great Lakes States, and it's a cookbook.
For We Share, we were going to talk about each of the things that we related to these people, and I feel like a lot of us generally had the same idea that we felt connected to the Hamerstroms because of their love for nature and their witty sense of humor. And these are our sources. We want to give a special thank you to Susan Tupper, who we interviewed for these and got a lot of great information for. Any questions?